Opera, news, entertainment. Be fabulous all the time, not just on the weekend.
Welcome to the opera. Now, what's your name again?
You know it, I'm going to ask you. What's my name again?
I think it's Melanie.
That's right. You shouldn't.
How did you enjoy this?
That's so bad if I think your name is Melanie. I know you did.
How did you enjoy the show tonight? I'll be back. You're captured now.
Lionel, I enjoyed the show. How about you? No, you have to take me with my husband.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's another famous person over there. I can't remember quite what his name is. What's his name again? John. He looks like someone called John. John Thrace. John Thrace. John Thrace, yes. Lionel knows almost nothing about politics.
I know he doesn't.
He used to. No, I care nothing about politics.
Oh, okay.
She's very
nice. Victorian Opera Chorus.
Yay!
Of this magic man, Richard Gill. And this opera company will bring singing, it will bring music, and it will bring opera to an increasing number of Victorians. We had a production of Noah's Flood recently, had 123 students and young people on the stage. And it was just infectious with its delighted to have two of the trustees here with us tonight, Robert Simons and John Sharkey, and ask you to thank them on behalf of the state of Victoria and the Victorian Opera for their kind contribution. I'd also like to pay tribute to our shareholders, Melbourne University.
Every time he moved his hands, people went off stage or on stage. It didn't take much of a gesture for people to understand exactly what Richard's instructions were. A great leader and someone who we're very pleased to have as the musical director of the Victorian Opera Company. Our government is very proud and pleased. The Arts Minister was with me. All the Cabinet is with me always. But I thank John Brumby. I said to John Brumby tonight, I said, that was worth it, wasn't it? And John said yes.
I knew I'd get him back, which I did later. I got him back, but what he said was very interesting. He led me into a type of perspective on the way people perceive opera. And we're going to change that. The Premier alluded to Noah's Flood. When we did Noah's Flood last weekend or the weekend before, we had 135 families involved in that production. And if you look at the exponential numbers of that, and you multiply that by parents and grandparents and aunties and uncles and streets and friends and school, you're looking at half of Victoria. Well, we're serious enlightenment, and I have to tell you, Premier and Minister, the reason I chose the Magic Flute for the second half of the program is because it deals with enlightenment. That opera is about enlightenment, and it is also the opera that no one can explain. And I wanted to start with a work, that is to say, launch into the company with some very sombre music in the first half, and then go to an opera that no one can really explain. And remember that opera was invented by a committee. The Florentine Camerata, they're rather like your cabinet premier. So, look, opera is what I refer to as a bastard art form. It has a large number of mothers and fathers, and everyone wants to own the child. I hope all you Victorians will join in, and I've moved to Victoria. I am now a Victorian resident. I've been coming down here for the last 15 years, but I'm now truly resident here with my family. And I look forward to Victoria getting behind this company, and with Orchestra Victoria, the new opera chorus, and when I talk about Orchestra Victoria, I talk about a seriously wonderful body of players. You are truly blessed in this state, and I really mean that you are blessed in this state in this orchestra, and a brand new chorus. So the future is looking good. I dare say the past will be rocky, but it can't be any rockier than it has been. And if you want to know how rocky it has been, just ask Penny Hutchinson and me to lunch.
citizen to report you to the council?
For everything or anything?
Well, just for failing to vote. And
I confess everything. From now on, I promise I will always vote. And what party are you with again?
Well, we're from the Labor Party and we're here to help.
Okay. Well, I will vote Labor because God knows I need help.
You need a lot of help, obviously. Good luck.
I'll mention you at the post
Vote
office
early, vote often.
how to vote for. Lovely to meet you. And your lovely partner, Melanie Smith.
She's got a unique name.
Yes. Well, I'll mention at the Essendon post office, they're really good. They've got a computer, they can look up zip codes and stuff.
Zip codes? From America?
Postcodes. Yep, that's fine.
Yes, I'm normally head of arts. I'm currently acting as Premier. He's been a wonderful supporter of the arts. He has been a wonderful supporter of the arts.